What's good, YouTube? Is Big Mind Sports Talk. And we back here again with another video. And today's video, we here to talk about the playoffs. Yes, the playoff game just happened between the Bills and the Broncos. Basically, I'm just here to give my opinions on why I think the Broncos won and why I think the Bills lost. Basically, if you don't know, the Broncos beat the Bills 33-30 in overtime. It was a really good game. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It was a super good game. Well, first let's start off with the Broncos. What I gotta say about the Broncos is that defense is legit. I can't lie. That defense is legit. They got a really good defense. The D line crazy. Corners is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That boy Riley Moss is a little is shaky, but Sertan is he gonna do his thing. But I ain't gonna lie. That D line was getting pressure all day, boy. I ain't gonna lie. They was on them. They had Josh Allen stepping all in the pocket. He had to do a whole bunch, boy. But yeah, that D line crazy. I gotta give a shout out to them. That's first. I gotta give a shout out to that defense. But that defense great. They defense they really can win games with mediocre quarterback play. And since we're talking about mediocre quarterback play, let's go to well Bo Nix. Bo Nix, he I ain't gonna say he did a whole bunch, but what I can say is when a play needs to be made, he makes them. So that's one thing I gotta shout out Bo Nix. He may not go out there and hit you with 300-400 yards and all this, but say if you need a play made on a 3rd and 5 and it's a crucial moment, he gonna make that play. That's why I said I gotta give a shout out to Bo Nix on that. But yeah, well Bo Nix, Bo Nix, he went 24 for 46, three TDs and an interception, but he also led the team in rushing with 29 yards. That's why I said, like, Bo Nix, he ain't finna kill you, boy, but the thing about it is, again, he not gonna lose you the game, or if you need plays to be made, he gonna make them plays. But, yeah, I don't say, like, the run game, they really didn't do nothing on the run game. I don't say it really was, it's just defense. The defense basically did their thing. They got forced all them turnovers. They forced basically 4 turnovers. Well, that's just on Josh Allen, but you see what I'm saying? They have so like they defense basically did their thing, boy. So it's all that game was mostly defense on the Broncos part, but I gotta give a shout out to the Broncos for winning. But the bad downside of them winning, Bo Nix is out with season-ending ankle surgery, so he's gonna be missing next game. So yeah, but on to the Bills. Yeah, the reason why I think the Bills lost, it really just came down to Josh Allen. He played bad. Superman had a bad game. He got hit with some kryptonite, boy. That's all it really is. He had what 2 picks, 2 fumbles, could have been 3, but they recovered or one of them. But he had 2 picks, 2 fumbles. So you see what I'm saying? He had the best game. He went 25 for 39. He had 283 yards, 3 TDs, and 2 interceptions. But then I also said he had the 2 fumbles. James Cook also cooked too. He had like over 117 yards rushing, but didn't have no TDs though. But yeah, yeah, I just think the reason why they lost the game is solely on Josh Allen. You can see in the video he was well, I'm gonna show the video of him doing the interview crying, basically saying he let the team down.
Josh, question. How hard is it to just get here again and have this happen?
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
Yeah, do I want to say he let the team down? No, I can't say it, but it is a team game though. But that game is. Do I got to give him more the fault to losing? Yes, I do got to give him more the fault because he also had an open receiver he could have made a pass to, but he missed him for a touchdown. That could have helped. But then you also had Keon Coleman drop a touchdown pass. So it's like, as I said, it's not all on him, but if I got to give more Jordan the blame, it's on him. But that's the thing with the Bills though. Is basically like what I've been saying all season is that boy basically Superman. If he do good, y'all gonna win. If he play bad, boy, y'all can't win. And that's all it was simply down today. Interference call that could. I think the one on White was a pass interference call. I do think it was, but I do think it's kind of weak to basically that's how you lose your game. Though I do think that's true. Though, but it is a pass defense, so if it is one, you got to call it. But and then the catch part, that joint was crazy. I thought that was considered a catch because he basically caught it and laid, basically hit the ground with it. So I thought it was a catch. But and the other dude ripped it out. But I didn't think. I thought since he came, literally landed on the ground with the ball, it was basically a catch. As I said, I ain't gonna say it's mostly on him. There's some officiating flaws in that game too. But yeah, my whole thing now is I just want people to. I hope the media keep the same energy because last year with Lamar, they put that whole playoff game on Lamar when Mark Andrews dropped the open pass. To think about it now, they try to say he had a pick in the first half, which made him lose the game, but he literally brought the team back into positions to tie the game, but the tight end dropped it now. And remember how they talked about him? He can't win the playoff games. He can't do that. Now this was Josh Allen's probably best chance to make it to the Super Bowl because it was no Mahomes. You ain't gonna get Mahomes again next year, but I don't think you ain't gonna get Mahomes again next year. Lamar, no. They about to get a new offensive coordinator. Depends on who the offensive coordinator is. They could look spooky, but you see what I'm saying? This was your real shot of winning, making it to the Super Bowl. And I ain't gonna say he blew it, but he somewhat did. I just hope people in the media keep the same energy because you see they're already trying to switch it up. Like if you was watching the broadcast, you see Tony Romo was trying his hardest not to criticize Josh Allen, boy. He was missing open throws, and he was he didn't even want to say that was a bad throw on Josh. So you see how the media treat Josh Allen. I just want people to keep the same energy with all of them. Because again, if that was Lamar who played like that, like come on now, let's keep it real. How the media would be talking about this game. That's all I want. But again, though, that's why. But again, though, why I say Lamar is because I think him and Lamar is in the same situation where basically they got to be Superman, boy. Like if they play good, they win. If they play bad, they lose, boy. I think they both in that same predicament, but it's like only one person get a pass and another person don't. One person get blamed for somebody else dropping the ball, and watch this game. They're gonna blame the referees. They're gonna blame everything else, but the defense played good. You had a good run game. Your running back was toting that joint. Only thing that played bad was the quarterback. But again, though, they're not gonna blame Josh Allen for it. Again, I do think he should get some blame, but I don't think it's like the end all be all. I told you, I just think they gotta yeah, they gotta do some other stuff. But so basically with the Bill season ended, what do I think they need to do? Yeah, I think with them they gotta get some they gotta get a their offensive line good. I think they got to get a D line and they got to get some receivers. Because the receiver core they got now is trash. Now I'm sorry, it's trash. I think they got to get better receivers and they got to get some better D line. Like they got a good pass defense. The pass defense was doing good. It's just they can't. They was doing their defense was doing good this game. I can't even sit here and lie to you and act like their defense be trash. Like that defense did this thing today. Their defense did pretty good. Think about it. They did good keeping the game how it was with when your quarterback turned the ball over 4 times. So that's what I'm saying. Again, I think they did good. Yeah, I just think they got to get some receivers. They need some receivers. Josh Allen needs some receiver help. He don't got no receivers. But yeah, question of the day is, do you think that catch was a interception or do you think it was a catch? Make sure you put in the comment section and make sure you also like and subscribe and peace.